You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. All right, Lamar Tyler joins us right now. He's the creator and founder of Traffic, Sales, and Profits. He's a business coach who teaches African-American entrepreneurs how to exponentially grow their business. Look, Lamar, very simple. I'm talking about this here because what we are dealing with, we got to have black businesses in 2020 who have the courage to align with black folks to advocate for our interests and stop falling for the Okie-Doke and taking pennies on the dollar.
Hey, you know what, Roland, you are totally correct. And that's exactly, we need businesses that rise up, businesses that not only create new positions or new jobs for themselves, right? Because we see too oftentimes in our community where someone leaves a 9-to-5, they create a business, but all they really do is create a new job for themselves, right? We have a lot of solopreneurs in our community. So we need people that'll come and build enterprises that they can grow and scale so then we can employ other black people in our communities and begin to shift the economic outlook of what our black communities look like.
And also, I need these black people, okay, who don't know a damn thing about business. Like, man, you out here begging white folks for money. I'm sorry, let's see. If white ad agencies are controlling the advertising agency, who the hell you think I'm going to talk to? If you have white folks who are controlling the pension funds, who the hell you think we're going to talk to? I mean, that's why I listen to some of these people that need to shut up and understand that, first of all, if you ain't running no business, all you're doing is running your mouth.
You know, and that's totally right. And the thing is, now is the best time ever to run a business. What I always like to say is that the gatekeepers, and your show right here is exact proof of it, the gatekeepers are gone due to the rise of technology, the lowering cost of what it costs to actually create and do things, cameras, equipment, websites, and the rise of social media. For the first time ever, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, I have a great idea, you can connect directly to consumers. You can connect directly with business owners by leveraging things like Facebook, like Instagram, like Twitter, in ways that you never could before because there was a middleman in place. So if you've been on the sidelines like Roland is talking about, instead of just waiting there and hoping that something happens, now is your chance to actually get in the game and make something happen for you and your community.
What are you saying to these black businesses who are saying, oh, my God, COVID, what do? I have no idea where I'm going to go. I'm just withering on the vine. What are you telling them?
I'm telling them that now is the time when you either will lead or you will be led. I'll repeat that. You will lead or you will be led. And the importance of it is that you need to really look and shift your mindset around what's happening in the marketplace right now. Right. What I always like to say is that whenever there's crisis, there's also opportunity. As you know, Roland, whenever there is crisis, there's also a transfer of wealth. And coming out of this thing, as crazy as things are, there are going to be people that make a lot of money. There will be businesses that are here that were not here before this spring, right? There'll be enterprises. There'll be, a lot of money that transfers hands. A lot of people will get money and funds from the government and they're giving it to someone. Why not you? Why not, if someone is watching this and you're thinking, I want to create a business, why can't you put yourself in that position? So what I'm telling business owners is, what are the problems and challenges that people are having right now? What can you do to create solutions, services, and products to overcome those challenges and problems that people are having? Or maybe you need to even pivot from the thing that you've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years to put yourself in a position, like I said, to overcome those challenges, to get to the money, and to create a new business so that when you come out of this thing, you're in a better position than you were before. And you're not only just trying to survive through this time, but you're actually in a position where you thrive.
So I need you to answer this here because I love all these black folks who holler. But what about Black Wall Street? We did it then. But if they also even understand that there are many sectors you can have a business in today that you're not actually operating solely based upon black people who are renting your hotel room or going to your ice cream shop or your restaurant. So I think for a lot of black folks, there's this fantasy land about Black Wall Street that they don't really understand anything about.
You know, and I think for everyone who's watching, right, I think what you're saying is true. We need to really look at what's the opportunity, who does my product or service, lend itself to, and who can get a hold of it. And the benefit, again, the businesses that we see that are thriving big time right now are businesses that are tapped into the internet. businesses that are leveraging the opportunity that's there for you to have a global fan base. You can be in Atlanta, you can be in Chicago, you can be in Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, or Mississippi, but you can have clients not just all over this country, but in other countries, in the UK, in China, right, in Brazil, or places all around the world that want a hold of what you have to offer. So I think what you're speaking to right now is how can we take the blinders off and see what's the bigger opportunity here for my product, for my service, so I can get into the hands of people all around this globe and then use that impact and then funnel that money back into my community.
I'm glad you said that. There's this person on here, Mile High Lee on YouTube, who just really said I don't think this person didn't realize how dumb the comedy is. Said, Roland and TD Jakes both want money. Well, Mile, let me help you out. We just had a black man on who's filing a lawsuit because they're being locked out of investment dollars. Hey, Mile High, if I get money, and if Lamar gets money, or Scott gets money, or Robert gets money, or Julian gets money, and we build enough capital reserves, we can now invest in somebody else's idea or business. That's what you do with money. Now, because see, to all the people out there who complain about Bob Johnson and Sheila Johnson selling BET, they don't even realize they have more people who work for them today than they did when they owned BET. They actually own more assets today than they did when they owned BET. And so they took the $3.3 billion. They got John Malone got like $1 billion of that. They got the other $2+ billion. They have now taken that and have now invested that and bought hotels, car dealerships, resorts, golf courses, on and on and on, and have given money away. That's what you do when you get money. You are in a position to now be able to help others. Lamar, final comment.
Yeah, and what you're saying is exactly right. And I think that is what we need to do. How can we grow businesses? How can we scale businesses? If you're watching right now, you have a side hustle. How can you take that side hustle into your main hustle and then grow it, and then realize also, Roland, that guess what? Your children may not want that business. Your grandchildren may not want that business. So how can I really make it into a legacy play where you're talking about? So my one business is the catalyst for 5, 10, 15 businesses down the line, or the capital, right, and the resources that we can tie back into the community so that my one business now becomes the economic engine for 20, 50, 100 businesses that can grow from here, that can prosper from here, that can hire and employ other black people from here and keep the ball moving so that we can really stand on the shoulder of the ancestors and those before us and have those people that come after us do the same in their shoes.
All right, Lamar Tyler, your book is The Gatekeepers Are Gone. Hustle plus technology equals success. Where can people check it out?
They can check it out on Amazon, and also they can go to our website, www.trafficsalesandprofit.com. They can get a hold of our books. They can get a hold of a ton of free resources for entrepreneurs and join our free Facebook group of over 14,000 African-American purpose-driven entrepreneurs there to help assist and equip you with what you need in your business.
Lamar, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.